I was going to grind Vegeta up to level 20, but then I realised we've got a cutscene. So yeah, got to fit this in first, and might as well just do the grinding to level 20 since I'll probably be at 20 by the time I reach this point. Uh-oh, something's taking effect. Ah, yes. Yeah, no. Yeah. Super Saiyan stuff. He's an idiot because it was like a bug that they had attached to him, and they didn't see him doing that. No, it isn't, because you're a fat clown and a old bloody coot crash and shit. Yeah. Once again, not learning from my mistakes, not thinking of any sort of stuff I could talk about. But I'm thinking of starting to think up of stuff. For example, Blaze Black. I completed the Pokédex on that. It took a while. I mean, I've got over 200 hours clocked in on it, so it's obviously not taken 1,000. So it's obviously not been done within like 2 freaking days. But yeah, I just went around. The legendaries were the hardest ones to catch, considering they had a 1% encounter rate. The only reason that is because the person that made the hack didn't know about scripting and stuff like that as we collect another golden capsule. For some reason, when Vegeta picks something up, his mouth, it looks like he's got some sort of like duck mouth. I don't know, but yeah, like Donald Duck or something. Alright. You get the idea, you're gaining up on me. Christ, okay. Jesus Christ. Alright, find them all. Hey! Oh, you're supposed to be dead now, aren't you? Yeah, there you go. Actually, I should probably scan him because I haven't done so yet. Yeah, 325 HP. And this is just the middle section. There's still one more class of Tiger Bandit after this, but that's not for later. It's not until later. But of course, if they gang up on you enough, even at this level, they can still kill you. Remember the first time I went through this, that happened. Alright, hopefully we find one more and kill him when we get the level up. Alright, that's level 19. I'm thinking to get into 20 before going up against Android 19. Maybe I should just stick to 19 to fight 19 with. And that's that barrier's colour is light blue, which means Gohan can only get in there. The only thing I remember that's behind this barrier is a T-Rex. So I'm thinking if I can get Gohan some pretty quick training from there, it might work. But then again, I'm probably just going to walk straight past this and visit that at a later date. Which is like the likely thing to do, since I've got a lot of stuff to do with the story to go. And that, and it's not really likely to switch to Gohan because, yeah, they're like that, so you can't actually play as them at this current point, so you're stuck with Vegeta. Because you need Vegeta to walk in there and do his own little thing. They really should have the next class of ladybugs up soon. I mean, I'm one-shotting these things with a punch. It really doesn't need to take too much, and my shots are doing my critical shot, or my, yes, I'm just going to call them criticals, but there are sometimes when the shots do like twice as much damage. It's basically like a critical. You got to knock over those bugs to bust open the barrier. Oh, there they are. Yeah, those are the next class up. They're the blue ones. They're not really that hard to beat either. So the ladybugs aren't really that hard to beat in general. Even the next level up, which is not for a little while, but they are pretty easy to beat. I believe they're green. Okay, my left button wasn't working there for a second. And yeah, cannon soldiers. That's just what they are. Apparently, if you use a cannon soldier in a dragon deck, once the new structure that comes out, you can bring in an OTK, which kind of scares me a bit because it gets me concerned that Darkness Metal could get hit in the next ban list and go to 2 or 1, which would kind of suck since I like running that sort of dragon. It's one of my favourite dragons is the Darkness Metal. So we got us another golden capsule here. A cooked turkey in a rock. That, yeah, there's seriously, there is nothing wrong with that. I'm not in the mood for rock. Yeah, it's fine. The thing I like about recording these is that I have no chance of being interrupted since it's like 3 in the morning. So, if I go up there, I'm pretty sure going up there will take me to the area. I'm not quite ready for that yet. I said I was going to grind to 20 and I'm going to grind to 20. So, oh yeah, that's right. Oh yes, that's right. I got to bloody do something else as well. I gotta go get his melee move off of Master Roshi. Probably could have gotten that off screen, but oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll probably just like, once I get to level 20, I will just cut to when I get to Roshi, get the move, and then cut back to when I'm about to enter the next area for the plot point. Alright, so that's 20. I'll off screen here, come back when I'm at Roshi's Island, and then, yeah, then cut back again after I've got the move. Alright, at Roshi's place, here to grab my physical move. Two-handed smash technique. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Let's see what Erlong has to say about stuff. Looked in the refrigerator for what? Okay. Might as well. Where is she? I don't know, I would chat with her if she's really that bright. Looking for a red ribbon. Oh, Lord. Well, I think we get the idea. Yeah, just save here. Yeah, I'll save on the second save state tonight if I need any problems with that. Anyways, cutting back to when I get to the point. Okay, we're back up to this point. All the experience that I picked up from killing all that stuff managed to pile on and add another level to me, so I'm now at 21. Not sure whether it was completely and utterly necessary, but it helps. So yeah, he's beaten the shit out of the android. That would be Goku's special physical move, which of course you don't have to go to Master Roshi to get that once you get there. And yeah, as you can pretty much tell, that little heart virus of his is starting to kick in. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, that's not very good. Yeah, I believe it said like it was supposed to happen like a year after Trunks' warning, but it's been 3 years. He hasn't had the virus, and yeah, this stuff happens, and there you go. Well, at least it's not as bad as in the anime. I mean, Android 19 left him with absolutely nothing left. Okay. Alright, seriously, that's kind of shitty. Hello. And mate, not even that's gonna happen. Yeah. Because of the, yeah, I think it said like on some sort of article I read up on my games. I think it said like the metabolism from a Super Saiyan increases the rate of that sort of stuff. Like it takes effect quicker. So I'd bug it off. I think one of the things I like about doing LP segments is that I can just, if I need to get something off my chest, I'll just rant about it in one segment and it'll do the trick. I could probably rant about something. I've still got maybe about like 10 minutes of this segment. Uh-oh. Alright. Run away. Actually, first thing I've got to do is actually scan 19. A portly clown. Alright. So get the Super Saiyan Rage going. That is just not that's, by the way, that's not foreshadowing for anything either. Oh yeah, and due to the gang rape from the Tiger Bandits right at the start, I was forced to use one of my Senzu, which was really freaking me out. Alright. This is bad. I'm gonna have to use the other one. Shit. Screw it. It's not like I'm gonna have any issues getting any more, since you're gonna be nearly up to that area where I can just unlock. I can just go and see Korra, and I can go and collect the fish. Once I get 3 fish, I get the thing. And yeah. So he's obviously out of the. He's obviously been sent to the scrap heap. Yeah, pretty much. Looks like his hair's on fire. So yeah, 20's decided to jump up onto the cliff, because apparently you can't fly in this thing unless you're flying like in the world map. Yeah, he probably would have to be, since he created this sort of stuff. Yeah, and for some reason, only because the story says so, can Vegeta just shoot a piece of rock and blow it to bits. You can't do that normally. It's bullcrap. And yeah, obviously he's pissed off. And Krillin's probably got a point there. Yes. Of course he needs your bloody help. I think I'm at this sort of spare area. I can just go back and get some training on for Piccolo and Gohan. I might if I do that, I might throw in a second segment today. I wasn't thinking about doing one, considering what happened with the last time I did 2 segments. But if I do 2 segments now, I'll be able to get substantially far in the game if I did it. I could probably get to the Triceratops training in the next segment if I do it at this rate. I've still got about 7.5 minutes left on this one. I usually try to keep it to around about 20 minutes a segment, because I can upload I could just do a full, I could just do the whole game in one sitting if I wanted to, because of YouTube time limit. But then again, I probably wouldn't be able to save it anywhere, because it's probably going to take like 50 freaking hours to knock the whole game over, and then it's going to be like 2,000 terabytes in size. So, just running around giving people a bit of grinding. The save point's down here, so I might switch to Gohan and have a look around in that little past that door. Saving helps. And we'll save state. Alright. Just checking to make sure that I kept with the second save state for this one. I didn't want to bloody find that this segment gets sent to shit and then that happens. Wasn't actually intending to just smash it open at that exact point. But yeah, these guys. Completely forgot about these guys, the Scorpions. These are totally the Scorpions from RuneScape. And it seems to me that there are 2 classes. Light ones seem to be pretty easy to knock over. Plus 3 strength capsule. It's obviously been a while since I played these games. I wasn't even aware that there were Scorpions in this game, but it only takes 3 shots to knock over the white ones. That red one seemed to have taken maybe like twice as many. And I wasn't aware of the light haze of a sandstorm breezing in through this area. And we've got the next class of snakes, which obviously are stronger and are actually dealing a nice little chunk of health, of damage. 275 of pop these guys are. And they're actually giving me a fair chunk of experience. This might give me a level up. quite, but yeah, it's completely a nice little chunk of experience, and I probably need every single point of experience I can get. Alright, how much do the red scorpions need? They're 400, that's a fair bit. That's at least 10 bloody punches, at least from Gohan. That helps. That way I can just roll into this guy. God damn it. Yeah, that super kick did pretty good. It actually does a double hit. So you get a nice little chunk of damage there. So we're just running around and doing whatever the shit we want. Uh-oh. Not good. Alright. Yeah. I think I'm being forced to focus way too much that I can't really talk too much. Probably one of my worst segments in terms of bloody having stuff to talk about. But then again, it's kind of to be expected since I didn't really rack my brain for any ideas for stuff to bloody talk about in this segment, so... yeah. I might be able to think of something if I do a second segment today, but I can't. But I'm not going to confirm that I'm doing a second segment today at all. I know when I might probably have written it down this second, or you'll just know about it when I upload it. So yeah, we've got obviously needed to go around that way. More scorpions. Good thing they're just the white ones because they're easy to knock over. Snakes are not that hard to knock over, but they are doing a fair bit of... They do a fair bit of damage for each shot, which is kind of worrying, especially since I don't have any senses. Hopefully this will give me some health. Just a chicken leg. Those medium-sized ones should have at least given me given me the dinner plate. Oh yeah, that would be the T-Rex. Big mofo. But since I got my Senko Ha, I can just lob my Senko Ha at him and he can't touch, and he just can't touch me while I can just smash the shit out of him. The Scorpion on the other hand, yeah, he can kind of hit me from here. Save stating. And so yeah, thus begins the tedious process of we're actually doing a fair bit of damage. Yeah. I think I've actually gone in... Yeah, I'm now 16... I was at 17, 18... Yeah, that did quite a... That gave me a few extra points of experience. I'm actually pretty happy about that. There doesn't seem to be any way to get down there. Doesn't seem to... It's not from that way, I don't think there is. I would have thought there'd be a way down there. Apparently not. Well, I'm pretty happy with Gohan's training at the moment. Managed to get a nice little chunk of it. Oh yeah, there was another pathway that I could take from here. Hey. Yeah, there's another pathway I could take here from past the Red Scorpion. So I'll try taking that path. I'll get this little section. I'll finish up exploring here for this segment, and then I'll call that a day. segment. I've just gone past 20 minutes. We've got shit left for scorpions again. And that scorpion can actually get up here, but by means of, yeah, the stairs. Shit. Yeah. So... That's what I needed to get the level up. I got to level 20, I'll knock over what the hell's in there. Hang on, is that two of them in there? Oh, I thought that little gap down there was bigger than it was. But yeah, obviously what's behind here, just a golden capsule. Must have thought it was an egg or something like that. But yeah, you're probably not going to see much more of what the hell's in here, so I'm going to call the segment off here. Next time will be probably more grinding and proceeding on with the plot.